I just wanted to make a video quick on how to illuminate these switches. And so if you remember in our last video, the switches that we got are from 4runrun.com or on Amazon, and I can put the link below in the description. But here's what the wiring harness comes with, and you'll see that there's this yellow wire. So I got a notification on YouTube that 99% of you are not subscribed. So if you're able to, go ahead and subscribe so I can keep making these videos. Thanks. And so now we are going to attach this yellow wire to get the illumination so we can see those switches while at night. So this is how we do it. So this low profile add-a-fuse kit comes with a pack of 10, and it also comes with 5 amp fuses that are the low profile fuses. The top circuit is the fuse for the new circuit. The bottom here is where the original fuse from the factory goes. We're going to give this a try. We're going to try a 5 amp fuse in the top circuit, and that is going to go to illuminate some switches. Now that's a very low current draw. I'm going to cut this off and use a soldering connector for a more solid connector. Now you can see that makes a really nice connection. There's a nice solder joint and then the shrink on both sides. So that's waterproof, and that's a solid, nice melted solder joint. So that looks good. Next, we're going to put the fuse, a 5 amp fuse, in where our new circuit is going to be. Next, we'll add this to the accessory spot in the fuse panel of the 4Runner, and we'll put the 7.5 amp fuse on the bottom. So we go down to that corner there, and we go into that small little fuse box. If we take this little panel off, this cover, you can see how they're labeled. So we're going to go into the 7.5 amp accessory lighting. Now, if you're looking for a fuse puller to pull the fuse out, it's just right here in your fuse box, just a little extra thing. So then we're going to take this 7.5 amp fuse and stick it in here. Okay, so this is the original 7.5 factory fuse, and then this is the new 5 amp fuse. Okay, now we are going to route this wire it just pulls right off. We'll take this wire, we'll thread it up here. Now here's what we added last time. These are the illumination wires for these buttons. Now this, I have all this extra line. I'm going to cut this shorter, and then we'll set it in there. Okay, now we'll tuck that back inside. Make sure nothing gets pinched at all. All right, we're going to start it up and see if it worked. Okay, so now you can see we have illumination of ditch lights, rock lights, and what I will add here is an LED front light bar switch, and I'll also do the illumination for that also. So that's a good, easy way to have illuminated lights at night without tapping into your window defroster. You can just do that, add a fuse to that accessory fuse. Now this does mean that with that add a fuse, you can no longer have the cover on to your interior fuse box. So I put some gray fabric tape covering the fuse panel just to help protect it and keep the dust and dirt and debris out of it. Here you can see how they look in the dark. See, they're illuminated. Then when you turn on the lights, the top light goes on, top light goes on. So that's good. You can see it at night now. Nice.